So I'm here today with CJ Miller talking about the gallery Emotional Roller Coaster. My first question for you is, where did you get the idea for an interactive gallery?
That's an interesting question because someone said to me, where did you get that idea? So I think I was telling you earlier, I wrote a book and it's about the creative process, most specifically how you get to that place where you get inspired thoughts. So the whole goal when you go into an art studio is to paint where these thoughts just pop in your head. And I don't know where, suddenly I just thought, why not create a Spotify playlist and actually coordinate the music with the artwork. That's where I guess I would say I was intuitively, divinely inspired.
Delightful, yes. That leads me to my second question. How did you select the songs for the playlist?
Very carefully. So I actually went back through my entire life and picked songs that were very instrumental. I think, I'm sure you relate to this. There's always a song that you remember with that first love, and then there's a song where your friends might have hurt you, or you had a bad experience at school. So I went back and I re-listened to them, and I made a playlist of all these songs, and that's why you have stuff like Puff the Magic Dragon in here. I wanted the show to be all sorts of music, all styles of music, and from different parts of your life too. So I know this sounds strange, but I started listening to them, and sooner or later, one of the songs, I swear, it kind of just jumps up, and it says, "Paint me," and I'm okay. And sometimes it was a song I didn't want to paint, but I just painted it, and I just went through the list, and this is the show.
Yeah, I get that as an artist. Sometimes it's a matter of I have to do this, rather than,
Well, for example, Mellow Yellow, the banana,
yeah.
Right? So I paint this banana, and it just made, even then, I was like, oh my God, I cannot put a banana on the wall. I was just like, this is crazy. And I even turned it, I don't know if you do that as an artist, I turned it to the wall, and I was like, I'm not gonna think about it. And then a week later, I turned it around, and I did a little touch up, and painted a little bit more, and then turned back, okay. And after a while, I thought, wait a minute, there is an emotion associated with this, and it's sort of a laissez-faire, kind of playful, fun emotion. And I thought, the show needs it. It needs a painting that makes you laugh. And sure enough, when people come up the stairs and they see that giant banana, I don't know if they're just like, oh my God, right? It makes you laugh. Mm-hmm. That's part of being human.
Keeps you engaged,
Yeah.
So when people come to view the gallery, what is the main takeaway you want patrons to get after viewing?
So what's really important to me is realizing today, more than ever, we are being pulled constantly emotionally through media, through the radio, constantly pulled up and down, worried about this, upset about that. Everything is geared towards pulling our emotions. And so I wanted to do a show where people literally had that experience in a very tight time where they were self-aware. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing 1 minute, I walk 10 steps, and then I'm crying. And then I walk 10 steps and I'm kind of sarcastic. And because I want people to walk away realizing that we're not our emotions. I know that sounds weird. People think, they'll say, I am angry, but you might feel angry, but you're not angry. You're not happy. You're just feeling that emotion in this moment. So I wanted people to realize you are that quiet watcher behind what happens. And then the emotion, let it flow through you. You can't stop it. You can't stop the roller coaster, right? But you let it go through you, and then it moves on. And sure enough, you can get angry, or you can cry, and then you can move on to dancing, right? It goes in order. So that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I like that a lot.